So vodka was the only protection. It was killing off all the virus, and now there's nothing to stop the spread of coronavirus through cans.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you're self-confessed just hanging out with a man who nicknamed his livestream the Furious fucking Soup Gang. Oh, God. Anyway, we have side quests to get on with today.
So I was looking at that pause screen, the threat level, and I'm having flashbacks to Assassin's Creed Origins and the one after, Odyssey, where the higher your in Odyssey, the higher your threat level, mercenaries will just appear and just beeline for you on the map. So when we get to like the final threat level, this is just going to be almost like GTA 5 threat level, where all the cops are trying to attack you. Every gang in Tokyo is after you. Like they put a hit out on you, like issued specifically. So, oh God, is it going to be like the scene from The Dark Knight? Just a bunch of different gang members, and issues been causing so many different problems for us. How do we deal with them? And then someone comes in. Yeah, Master Arakawa says, "This is simple. We kill Ishii." If that's simple, why haven't you done yet? If you're going to do something, never do it for free. And then when he's showing off too much, one of the other gang members said, "I'm putting a hit out on this idiot. 500,000 dead, 1 million alive, so I can teach him some manners first."
Oh, dear. Oh, goody. It's the best mini-game in the game.
Mini-game? You say it's basically a whole game.
Yeah, they put an entire kart racing game into this game for the purpose of a mini-game.
Sorry,
Like,
of all the things to call this guy, man in a coat. Not man with a headband or racing sponsor. Man in a fucking coat.
Okay, you have no context for this, but he's a character from the other games. Like, it's supposed to be that he's hiding his identity, but he's doing a shit job of it.
Oh.
Like, they're gonna have the reveal that he's the pocket racer.
Pocket racer?
Yeah, the pocket racer.
Just a moment.
I don't think I've ever heard that term before.
Different from your regular run-of-the-mill go-karts.
It's slot car racing. It's slot car racing.
Oh.
Unlike those.
Wait, Dragon Car is very different from regular mill cars. Yeah, how so? We strap nitrous to the carts. What's the how fast can they go? An average 80 miles an hour.
You're fucking right, though. You're fucking right. Look.
2-second lag, remember?
Dragon Kart makes its home right here in the lawless streets. You can attack your opponents during the race. Anything goes. Oh. You ever seen that Speed Racer movie? We're gonna make that look like My Little Pony with the amount of violence.
So I'm just thinking about, are the rules going to be so like lax where it's going to go full like? Because I've been watching a lot of Taskmaster. Some people specifically bend the rules as much as possible.
Yeah, you get bonus points if you run over Alex Horn.
It wasn't on the season I just watched. There was a special task because there was a tiebreaker, and it was they had a jar of I think mayonnaise, but they took the label off, covered it in grease, and the task was open this jar, fastest time wins. But Joe Lycett came into the room.
Am I allowed to do the task if I think I know what the task is without looking at the task? You do whatever you want, Joe. Oh, that was quick.
He got time of 0 seconds at one.
Honestly, the best tasks on Taskmaster are the ones where they just abuse Alex Horn in the middle of the task. Like, there was this one where it was like, tie yourself up, and the winner is the person who Alex takes the longest to untie. And then I think it was Rob Brydon, but not Rob Brydon.
Well, Gilbert?
Rob Gilbert, yeah, that was it. Yeah, Rob Gilbert just ties Alex up instead.
I'm gonna go and get a hot drink.
I'm coming.
You're coming for me, are you?
Yep.
I think it was in the same episode. It was who's the golfer that was on Mighty Boosh? Never watched. His name.
Nell Fielding.
Noel Fielding, thank you. In the task was create the most exotic sandwich, and so they all made different ones. He made a human sandwich where he just taped 2 pieces of bread to Alex Horn's face.
Yeah, but then he gave him a strip club dance as well.
I thought that was a different one.
Nope, that was the same one. Okay, the whole point was it was an exotic dance sandwich.
Oh. And then they got the second half of the task, which was you must eat your exotic sandwich.
So he just nibbled a bit of Alex's ear.
And then he cut off like a few slivers of his beard hair and ate that. Yeah, Taskmaster is a weird show. I was actually thinking yesterday while in the workshop, has anyone drawn that yet? Greg Davis as the Taskmaster from the Marvel series.
I will have a look, probably.
Because I remember you mentioning it, there was an actual Marvel villain, Taskmaster.
Yeah, he's the guy who learns everyone's powers by watching videotapes.
What, learning English through the TV up to 11?
No, that's one of his powers. He actually just learns Spanish in one comic by watching a shitload of soap operas. But, because he basically learns, like, all of the Avengers fighting styles through watching pre-recorded videos of them. But then it's canon that he can't mimic Deadpool because of the fact that he's just that butt-fuck insane.
Oh, I thought it was just where he has no actual style, he just...
Yeah, because he's completely butt-fuck insane. Okay, can we put on the fact that this go-kart track has the rings from Sonic the Hedgehog?
Near lawsuit levels, which is everything on the top.
Well, no, because it's made by Sega.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a machine gun, okay. Is this Tokyo Drift, Sam?
I was minded of, because I rewatched Ben 10 just as White Noise a few months back, the bit where it's like Ben 10,000 in the future, when they bring Vilgax back, the guy reanimates his body, and his new body incorporates all 10,000 of the new aliens into its DNA so Ben can't surprise him. Remember, think about it, it's got to be just a cop-out explanation because the episode's in like 20 minutes, they can't have like an actual explanation, it'll just take too long.
Yeah. Welcome to the world of comic book writing, Sam.
Yeah, it makes no sense. I mean, a better explanation could be that...
So one of these racers appears to be a fucking luchador, Sam. Look at that victory screen.
Fuck.
A luchador in Japan.
The second place appears to be a sumo wrestler.
Oh,
I think that
co-written by Suda51.
I think a better explanation, because Anime that revives him, could be that he worked with Anime. Anime got him some like tech. He just memorized every time him and Ben fought, so it'd be very difficult to surprise him.
No, that's a different episode.
Yeah, I know, but I think
they did use that explanation just in a different episode.
That would have been the better one. What was I going to say about the racing? What can I say about the racing? You know, which one of the games is it? A Mahjong is a major plot point in it? You have to do a bunch of that?
No, that's every game. You have to do Mahjong for the completion list. I fucking hate it.
So at one point we have to do it, well, to save time. Are you going to do the Mahjong quest and the go-kart racing at the same time?
Yes.
You know,
a sumo wrestler, a luchador, and a Playboy bunny walk into a go-karting track.
Time for this joke for the third time. If you saw these people, what do you think their day jobs are?
Accountant, bodyguard for the accountant, bodyguard for the accountant's bodyguard.
I felt like I was barely trying.
The luchador's day job's an assassin, as we all know.
Let me introduce you. This is Ichiban Kasuga.
Oh god. Just wait for the surprise reveal that he's voiced by Jack Black when we listen to this, man.
We might end up in a tournament sometime. Just know that.
So,
that movie was fucking terrible.
I was just saying that. Can you imagine, like, city streets being shut off for for people to race around playing, kind of cards game? No, it'd never take off.
What, Mahjong on go-karts?
Yeah. The sequel to card games on motorcycles.
Yeah, I was going to say that'd never catch on. That's stupid. Card games on motorcycles. Oh god.
Can you imagine? I just imagine like Namba explaining that to issues. Like, oh, what's next? Card games on motorcycles? What are you talking about? Wait, you never. Oh god, I have to explain.
Oh, just them having to explain the plot of Yu-Gi-Oh to Ichi, because Yu-Gi-Oh would have been a completely different manga when Ichi went into prison.
Because the TV show only really started in the early 2000s, didn't it?
No, because the TV show's in the 90s. Okay, so basically with Yu-Gi-Oh, originally it was a manga about like Yu-Gi and the gang doing like fights based on general gambling. Like there's an entire story arc about Kaiba trapping them in a theme park where all of the rides are lethal, like laser tag with real lasers, etc. And then
Yep.
there's one chapter that's literally just the entirety of fucking Clock Tower. But, so then later on they introduced the card game, and that became the most popular thing for some reason. So they just made that the entire manga. But, like, they still have Season 0 in the anime, which never got an English dub, which has all the other gambling shit. The more you know. But yeah, Itchy'd be completely ignorant to the card game, which would be fucking brilliant.
Well, and just imagine that people coming into our stream, just one of us saying, I finally figured out what the like a dragon means in Yakuza Like a Dragon. Don't play it.
Oh, God.
Naoki-san and Hamanaumi-san
I'm not following this. He's known as the two-hazard bomb. Oh, God.
Or we're going into Sin City territory.
First he headbutts you, and then he slaps you with his penis.
In that order?
Your pick. Oh, God. Fucking Mafia Granny over here.
A formidable veteran driver will obstruct.
So does she come directly from her like day job to make it to the go-kart in time? Doesn't have time to change.
She's also fairly speedy.
What, the Granny or the Playboy Bunny?
Forms one half of a duo known to some as
Well, the Playboy bunny. What, you think being a granny is her day job? Sorry, I always dress up as an old woman. It's my day job. But aren't you an old woman? Yes, but I have to dress up for it. Being old is my job.
You have 2-second lag, but when the screen swaps over, spot the stand user.
Is that Japanese Austin Powers on
Yeah.
my left?
Groovy, baby.
Wait, Japanese Austin Powers, Japanese Ash Williams, and Japanese Heisenberg, center.
Yeah, yes. Oh, good.
What the fuck? Wait, motorcycle technique. Oh god, playing cards while driving. The meme's coming true.
The Drift Musketeers.
Oh god, Tokyo Drift.
Oh, God. What the fuck is this side quest?
They're all rather formidable opponents.
Okay, I was gonna do the go-karting off camera, but fuck that. We're putting the go-kart into another live stream now.
Well, I just think, why is that guy wearing a mask? I mean, did he drive around wearing a mask? I mean, he'd look a bit stupid. This is 2019.
Oh, God. No one cares who he was until he put on the mask.
Oh god, is Bane gonna be a driver?
I mean, we've already raced against a luchador, so probably.
Is he going to try and intimidate Ishii by telling him that his diet has been very poor recently? And then he's just saying, what are you talking about? I'm nothing but skin and bones. I mean, I just recovered from being shot, hadn't eaten for like 3 days. He pulls up his shirt and he's got like an 8-pack just because he has like no fat on him. So, show me where I have to lose weight, man. I mean, I got nothing on me. And then Bane just starts to visibly sweat. How is it possible? Someone to be in better shape than me? With all my diet and careful exercise. I get my exercise by beating off people. Don't you mean beating up? I said what I meant.
Oh, God. No, it gets even stupider. Like, what the fuck's going on there?
What?
That man appears to be a scuba diver. Oh, good. Even better. We found whalers, Sam. I found a fucking whaler. Sorry, no.
Egghead. What the fuck?
Bane has an even worse method of intimidation. Like, he breaks his own back to intimidate Itchy.
I was about to say, going back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Are they going to walk away from him and he's just going to throw the spear at the ground?
Sand.
Hey, what'd you do that for? Well, I wasn't done talking. I didn't want you to leave. You could have just shouted, why throw a fucking spear? Yeah, I'm quite lonely. I don't want people to leave me. Oh, yeah, Pakistan is a fucking attack. I need more cider for this shit.
I might join you in a minute on that. I think we've entered into a fight where the enemy's too fucking strong.
Wait, 25? What level are we? 32. So you're 7 levels above them.
It's fine, I'll just drink more vodka to this. Oh, he's resistant to fire. I forgot, he's a scuba diver. That's how that works.
Of course!
Does that mean that Russian boats resistant to fire?
They have to be because the amount of people drink in them. Fires start all the time, spilled vodka. And then after the vodka, they have to have a nice smoke, in the submarine. Mandarin keeps telling them off because it keeps sending fucking fires, and so they have to make them. Russian technology. It's not advanced, but it's very durable, and so the insides of Russian submarines must be very fireproof for that very reason.
Sorry, darling, I think we just accidentally killed a rare enemy.
Darling.
What? So how do you want me to address you, dearie? Sam, darling.
I'll answer that with this.
Sam, darling, look at me for a second.
Look at you, fucking look at you. Yes, sure. Sorry, let me just put my mic down, drive over to yours, and knock on your window, and get my binoculars, so I can look at you from across the street. We're socially distancing, and then, you'll speak. We have like the two cans tied to a string, so you can like whisper in my ear from like 6 meters away. Is this how it's gonna work?
Yeah, that's how you pass along secrets in the coronavirus.
And then, because you've already soaked the cans and string in lots of hand sanitizer and or vodka, to keep it clean, in case someone, if you throw away the cans and the string, someone might recover it in the trash later and be able to rehear a conversation. They might tap the line, and so what you do is, because it's already soaked in hand sanitizer, you set fire to it.
I was just
Destroy
going
the
to say.
evidence. Is that how this works?
Yes, that's exactly how that works. But I'll keep one of the cans so I have a recording for later. No, I was just gonna say.
You only get half the audio.
I was just gonna say, yeah, but I only need your half because I'll remember my half. I was just gonna say, like, I just imagine, because one of the chat users is called Russian Boat. I just
That's
imagine,
fucking
like,
me.
they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to know that.
Hey, boss.
So the three people in the stream. There's three people in the stream. There's me, and there's two other people. I wonder if those two other people are the people fucking streaming.
Okay, I was just gonna say, just imagine an actual submarine on a computer.
Like, you can see submarines on computers? Let
No,
me
I
just
was
look
just-
this up. I looked
was
up Google. It's a new website. I'll just type in
Oh, dear.
submarine.
Well, that's gonna get us demonetized.
Talking about fucking Russian submarines.
No, this guy hanging himself.
I thought you was already well hung.
Autoerotic asphyxiation.
You say, boss, no way. It's like, boss, no way. I tried to tell you that technique's too advanced for you. You can't handle it. Why did you try it?
No, I just imagine that Russian Boat is like an actual submarine with a laptop that, like, gets
A
off and
submarine with a laptop.
Yeah, it's a submarine with a laptop that's watching the live stream. Also in the chat, we've got, like... Who else have we got in the chat? We've got taxiing, which is appropriate, and then a guy who's apparently a fan of David Tennant.
T. John Smith.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Good name, though.
I thought you were going to go for a Russian submarine. A guy on his brig is just using his laptop, browsing Twitch as Russian, submarine staff do on their, hours off.
Yeah.
And seeing this one stream about Yakuza. Think, oh, let's have a look at this.
He thinks that it's Japanese propaganda, but it's actually us.
Well, you think Japan is starting to produce propaganda to intimidate the Russians?
Yeah. I mean, they're they're the main competition because of Vladimir Putin. Like, they've got to send in, like, the wide Japanese president against the fake Putin.
Well, no, Japan has Russia by the balls. I mean, they've got all the warm water ports. Any ports on that side of the fucking world of Russia, like Eastern Russia, has to go through Japan.
True. Oh, dear.
Yeah, I hear you on that one.
Sorry, why are they all wearing suits? That's what happened.
Yeah, the owner of the...
Oh, yeah, they went to the funeral.
The guy was
They went to
sitting
the
on a
funeral.
mountain of cash and he just threw himself off.
Now, who's at Nam to steal that suit off is the real question.
Talking this way at a funeral. Money does things to people.
I'm guessing he had to say they went into a cheap, like, suit rental place, so they don't have to, like, buy it, so it's a lot cheaper. And Namba doesn't have any money, so you have to issue for the money. I'm good for it.
The worst part was, before the funeral, the Soapland owner decided to play one last practical joke on them, and before he hung himself, he ate 5 pounds of fireworks.
Functionally, it's
They ate 5 pounds of fireworks.
Yeah, they were having him cremated, and he prepped himself in advance.
They got
Why eat the fireworks? Just not, I know, snort gunpowder or something, or drink a bottle of vodka. So when you get cremated, it'll make quite the fireworks display.
Because fireworks is more colourful. Also, this is definitely getting us to
Fireworks are more
monetize.
colourful.
Yeah.
Sorry, after you drink the vodka, just shotgun down some mineral or some metal salts,
Yeah,
and that will give you a nice fire.
Just shotgun down some Roman candles. You can fit them down there. The
It's
throat
not the fireworks which cause the colours. It's the metal salts they add to the fireworks that gives them the colours. So you don't need to eat the entire firework. You just need to get those materials online. Which most of them are you can get perfectly fine because they're just metal salts and things.
This has been Diet Advice with Sam. You don't need to eat fireworks, just the metal salts.
I don't know about that. Hang on. From the video you sent me in a nutshell, is she one of the people that comes as a party member?
I believe she is, yes.
Oh, her dad. Can't believe it. I walked in on him hanging from the ceiling.
He wasn't her dad.
You should know.
But they just said about her dad, didn't they?
I mean,
No, her dad's the guy from the retirement home that we saved last stream.
him there, but he's
All right.
already.
It's all very complex.
Yeah, I heard you guys just now saying he was sensitive. Come on, we all know he wasn't
Oh,
the greatest guy.
He hung
And he
himself.
was selfish,
Well,
too.
we didn't want anyone to see the body.
That's why I think
He had a
there's no way
stiffy
he
so
killed
long it tended out of his pants.
He's selfish, and that's why there was no way he was going to kill himself.
Don't
That's my defense in court, Your Honor. He was too vain to kill himself.
Well, is that going to be someone's defense? You see, officer. No, it's not officer in court. You see, judge. If he had killed himself, the most of his money, like a decent chunk of it, would go to the government. There's no way. He doesn't pay his regular taxes. Why would he allow any of his money to go to the government?
I swear to you, I forget which Ace Attorney it is, but one of them actually does have that as a plot point. Where, like, they come to Phoenix and they're like, I'm pretty sure this guy didn't kill himself because he was too vain.
It's Psycho? Was it?
So, is Psycho your nickname or something?
Was this an evil twin?
I don't get it.
No, I'm saying that you and I have never met before, okay? Do you get it now, Gramps?
Probably.
Gramps?
Psycho is my slave name.
Okay, you obviously don't get it. Maybe Four Eyes over there?
I know, I think you're right. I think it is a twin.
Four Eyes? No, I can't say I get it at all.
Oh, come on, plot. Yep.
Hey, just because I was a nurse doesn't mean I'm smart. You take that back. All right.
Smarter than you look back there.
Wait.
Yeah, I'm Nanoha's sister.
Seeing as you're Nanoha's
Seeing as you're Nanohara's twin, how about a threesome?
Job as
What? A threesome with 4 people?
I'm not for sale, if that's
We
what
can
you're
make it work.
asking. I'm a
Threesome
bartender
with 5 people?
of a cabaret club that Nonomiya
Sorry,
owns.
where's the 5th man here? You got Ishii, Number, Koichi, and Psycho.
Yeah.
That's
You may not
4
have
people.
picked it,
And then
but
her
he was
twin.
actually one of the top dogs
Well,
in
you think they're just going to call her up and say, hey sis,
Now
we're
that
setting
he's
up an
gone,
orgy,
I
do you
guess
want in?
my club
What?
is
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of work.
probably gonna shut down.
But fine, yes.
Just drop work and show up. Also, Namba's not invited. He keeps bringing the pigeons.
I mean, it's crazy.
Look,
but
the
I
pigeons
didn't
are
even
to
know that
guard
Nanoha
the
was
door.
working.
They won't come into the room. They promised.
You know,
And then Itchy's just like, yeah, but I don't like them staring at me. It's weird.
They're outside the door.
No, he's trained a bunch of them to act.
He's trained the pigeons to have X-ray fucking vision.
No,
Like Superman.
I meant that he's trained them to sit on the window ledge.
No. You're sisters, aren't you? What gives?
Oh, no, that sounds better
He's
though.
trained voyeur pigeons.
He's trained voyeur pigeons that have X-ray vision. That's
That's
like
the weirdest line we've said so far. Of all the things, Jesus Christ, Number being a fucking pigeon train.
Namba's the pigeon whisperer, Sam. All of the time, like you know how in Metal Gear Solid the pain lets the bees sting him, so they think he's one of them. Namba's like that. He sat around covered in bird seeds until the pigeons accepted him as their lord and savior.
I thought he just went like full Birdman. He's been studying them for, like, it's his hobby for a long time, so he knows how they work, knows how what they like, what they don't like, knows the secret that they actually have X-ray vision. Very few people know that.
The problem is, he's competing against a boxer for title of the world's greatest pigeon owner. Some guy called Mike Tyson.
And now I'm
Oh,
really worried. I mean, Nonomiya broke his promise to her by telling me she works for him. So Dad and Nana
Fuck's
must
sake.
be in really
We have
big
not
trouble.
followed any of this
They were,
plot.
but it's all good now. No need to worry.
No need to worry. Wait, are you the ones who helped my family?
If by helping your family you mean shutting down the retirement home, then yes.
And Nanba-san. I owe you guys
Oh,
so
you're
much.
pretty rude for the good twin. Who the fuck said I'm the good twin? Oh, good point.
Look, I really am grateful. Thank
She
you.
just, it's like she just takes the jacket off and she's got like the mark from the
No,
Omen.
I haven't.
I never saw that. I didn't think.
I feel like
It's the one where the woman has
maybe better if I
666 on
just
her.
keep pretending I don't know about it.
Like they parodied it on Super Beasto.
When Nonomiya told you
Oh.
about your sister, did you say it was by phone?
Yeah?
Well, that would be.
Do you remember that weird part of 2006
I knew
where
that
people were trying not to have babies
Later
on the
I
6th of the
realized that
6th?
phone call ended just moments before.
No, I don't remember that. Considering I know at the
That's
time.
what I was trying to tell you.
It was a
before.
few years ago.
That phone call.
Yeah, but like it was on the radio. That was the thing. I just remember it because I heard.
You as a just casually listening to the radio talk, and people really don't want to have kids on this specific date. So what? They'd be backdating and saying, "All right," they'll look at the calendar saying, "All right, tonight, all right, honey, we need to wait just 3 more weeks, and we're in the clear." What? Why?
Number one, I would have. I would have been a lot. But no, seriously, there's a thing that happened. Seriously, this is a thing on the 6th of the 6th, 2006. People were genuinely trying to hold off on having their kids until the day after, so they didn't get marked as the Damien.
The Damien.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
they're gonna kid. Look, unfortunately, your kid has been born on this date, and so we've put his name as Damien.
Yeah, because
Two things: one, we never agreed on that name, and two, it's a girl. Shut up, those are the rules.
yeah,
Who wrote the rules?
Sam, because Damien was the kid in the Omen that's the devil's kid.
Oh,
First of all, are they seriously
Okay, we
asking
need to
for
show you the
$1
fucking
million
Omen at some point
lump
after this.
are
Like,
you gonna like set up a whole like
sum? Ask around.
catch-up video again, like in the thick of it? Now here's a compilation of the most iconic horror films in the past like 20 years. Don't worry, the video's only 11 hours long.
fuck that. I'll just set up a live stream on our secret live stream channel where I literally just show the Omen for our Patreon subscribers. I'm not joking, I will fucking do that, by the way.
Wouldn't we get copyright strike?
Nah,
A bum, ex-Yakuza, and an ex-detective.
So that other guest I mentioned before?
gets away with it, so we should be fine. Oh, God.
Ex-Yakuza that Kazka sound. Is that the really horny guy who used to work for the Aragao clan? I guess.
Hold on, I heard something. Sounds like a man hanging himself in the other room. What are you doing in there?
What do you mean, man hang himself? What do you hear? I mean, he keeps saying, "Oh God, yes, just like that," and I hear,
Pass me the oranges.
yeah, and I keep hearing this wet sound, and he keeps going, What's that? I think he's hanging himself. Well, should I do something? No, you could, call the police, or you could go in there and fucking gun him down. I'll call the police.
Wait, I've got an idea. And then she dials Itchy. Itchy, call the police. Why didn't you just call the police?
I don't know their number. Do you know their number?
That was the last time.
I think I have it saved on this smartphone somewhere. Hang on, let me just go down my contacts list. Where is my contacts list? Here we go. Please.
It turns out Itchy had the wrong smartphone.
This is how you know.
No, I'm just imagine it takes like a minute for him to find the police number. Oh yeah, please, it's 999. Okay, you
Yeah,
got that?
no,
And
that's-
she's like writing it down on the back of her head.
That's what I was going to say.
999.
Itchy has the wrong smartphone. He's got an American smartphone, so they accidentally make a long-distance call to the US.
I got a man hang himself. Okay, can you tell me where you are? Tokyo. The what district are they in? Kamurocho? Yeah, in Kamurocho. Okay, we can get an officer there. How long until you can get here? Well, about maybe 18 hours. 18 hours? Is that it? Look, we're getting a lot of calls. We have to put you to the back of the queue. The man's hanging himself. Yes, but it'll still take us 18 hours to get there.
You're more of a priority case than you were, but you're not enough of a priority case to actually be a priority case.
Oh, the words were
Is
definitely
is your father still hanging himself? Hey, let me just look in the other room.
What's that?
Yep. Oh God, what's he doing with his other hand?
But I do.
What's he doing with that orange?
Really?
Oh God.
Lao Ma.
So just to recap, he was killed by the Chinese off camera, by the way.
Oh.
Just for those of you following along at home.
Yeah. His real name is Mabuchi.
That's so weird. Why would they be shouting his nickname like that?
Is this the Korean branch of the Chinese mafia?
Maybe it was his guys
No, I
who
think
rushed
this
in
is the
on Mamiya's
Vietnamese
room
branch of the Korean
Yeah, the
mafia.
Vietnamese branch of the
calling the Mabuchi because they found
Chinese.
Mamiya.
It's the Vietnamese branch of the Korean mafia, but the weird part is that they're
Hang on, I
actually...
thought of the triad. It was the Brazilian branch of the Japanese mafia.
That was it.
It was the Vietnamese branch of the Chinese mafia, and it was the Russian branch of the Korean mafia.
That's it. Yeah, the weird part about the Russian branch of the Korean mafia, though, is that they're based out of Liverpool.
Now that would just be another branch of
He
theirs.
stopped the investigation
Um,
because he knew exactly what it meant.
Am I going to have to censor that woman on the back wall, do you think?
Loyal.
No. Do you think you're gonna have to censor a bunch of scantily clad women in a fucking subland?
I mean, like, it got Internet Historian demonetized, so, you know.
Coming of age parties, weddings, funerals, you name it.
And let me guess, Twitch is probably gonna say the reason why they censored it is not because of the lewd content. No, that makes them too much money. It's copyright. You see, what people have done, people have been starting to create NFTs of those exact pictures, and because they're now owned by like 6,082 different people, it's now copyright strike.
Oh, the joke's on them, though, because I bought an NFT on the dictionary page for the word...
Don't go expecting them
For
to do
fuck's
real
sake!
investigations with Mabuchi.
You're forgetting an important question. Why would Mabuchi kill Nona Rita?
You getting annoyed at that will never stop being funny to me.
I need some vodka.
Oh,
Look at these. It's rare that
I'll
Nona
join
Rita
you.
broke out the full house bonuses.
Oh, you'll join me. You're gonna come over, and I'm gonna.
Psycho.
Oh, this is gonna work. I'm gonna get a skateboard, pour some like vodka into the can, then roll the skateboard down the road so you can pick it up. And what I did is I cover the can in the vodka, so it serves two purposes. One, it sterilizes the can, and two, that's where the vodka is, so you can just lick the can to get fucking high.
Oh, that sounds like good life advice, though. Lick the can to get fucking high. Oh, God.
Yeah, so is this before or after you eat the sandwich to get high?
I already ate the sandwich to get high before we started this live stream. Like, you missed me by...
And you didn't record it?
Honestly, we were like 5 minutes away from me doing mukbang in this live stream.
That would have made a great trailer.
It's okay, we still have time to make a trailer.
Thing is,
Oh, God. Coming soon, our brand new independent horror movie, The Can Licker.
even when he knew I had abandoned my family. But I kept saying he was garbage. I was
Sam,
so mean to him right up until the end.
never let me
I
write the
never
film
thanked him
script.
for what he did.
No, is it going to be the horror part of it? Is the only thing he does is he licks the cans. That's dangerous because he licks all the vodka off, and so the can is now susceptible to being to get like coronavirus on it. The vodka was the only protection. It was killing off all the virus, and now there's nothing to stop the spread of coronavirus through cans.
I felt pretty alone.
Okay,
But I thought it was
we need to take that and chop it out and use it.
starting to realize that I was kidding myself.
Is this like the box goes in secret cousin?
Honest, I wasn't even
You
that
don't,
free.
yes,
The cousin of the box goes before the box goes died, of course.
the can licker. You don't understand. That's the fucking intro to this episode now, is you just saying the vodka is the only thing stopping the coronavirus.
If you ask me, that sounds like every other
Oh,
family
God,
I've ever
that'll be why Russia's numbers are so low.
Well,
And
it's going to be the what's it gonna be called?
Definitely not the propaganda department.
The Korean can licker plays Mario Kart.
Nonomiya doesn't deserve my tears. He was a dirty,
The Korean can licker.
Or we can do it the Korean can licker.
Sam, give him
plays
his
card games on
give him his
motorbike.
real name, Sam. Give him his real name, Kim Jong-il.
He's still alive, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's gonna be ill after licking that can.
No, he's fine because the can was clean. So when he licked it, it was fine. The danger is, if he leaves it, someone else might come along, see an empty can with no food in it, and try and lick it. And they might get coronavirus.
Is this a problem in North Korea? People going around licking fucking cans?
Well, yeah, they're all starving.
True. Oh, God. It's his new weight loss program.
What, living in North Korea or getting coronavirus? And, like, shitting out your entire body within 24 hours?
I just meant licking cans. Are you tired? Are you tired of being 30 pounds overweight? Why not try the Kim Jong-il method of losing weight? Just lick a can and then spend a week comatose.
Great, and now I'm imagining like a flashback to a potential future 1 year later than this. Like the three of them, they're in like the office of the soap land. Namba comes in, like, is she? I'm dying. I died earlier. Now I'm dead. What is this? And then Koichi comes in. It's coronavirus, Namba. I should have more than my body weight in the past 24 hours. I can't imagine.
There's only one thing to do. Get the vodka.
And then they're trying to like work their arms, but they're too busy like clutching their stomachs. How do we order vodka? I've got a hotline. Which number is it? It's 7. Right. And he's like typing it with his nose, like, hello, this is the alcohol delivery service. It's me, Ishi. I need a rush order. Vodka. The cheap. We only have the cheap stuff right now. It's going out of stock. I mean, everyone's buying it. Whatever, it'll do. Okay, we will be there in about 20 minutes. We'll charge your card $40. $40? Yeah, as I said, everyone needs it. We're running ragged here. Fine. And then when they get the vodka, the guy comes in. It's like that. What's that meme? Get from
the guy comes in with the pizzas.
Yeah.
In the house.
Except he like walks in with the vodka and just sees them in various states of pain on the furniture. Like some guy on the table, another guy under the table. It's like, Jesus Christ, it hit you hard. And then he like he sees like 3 cups and he like splits the whole bottle of vodka between all 3. Is it, here, you need this, drink up.
Oh God, we got another party member. I think we're investigating the dad soap landowner. Oh God.
First thing we need to do is check his internet history. What, internet history? Why would we do that? I mean,
they're still mafia, so just like the Yakuza, they're not going to plaster their name on the office. Quickly, let's check the yellow pages.
Now that just gets through to a general number. The only reason Arakawa's number was on there is because he forgot to take it off. I mean, if he starts randomly phoning different Yakuza numbers, there must be like 100 different clans. There's no way he'd get the exact one. Like, hello, is this the X-Yakuza clan? No. Sorry, the last number, if you want them, it's a 6. You call them 9. It's the same number apart from that. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Always a pleasure to help.
And then he accidentally dials the wrong number 3 times in a row and sets off the bomb that's under Arakawa's chair.
No, I was wondering that later on. His phone going off. Like, oh, what's this? Like, well, who is this? It's the Yakuza again. You butt dialed me. What? How did I do that? Because you called me. There was the last number in your contacts. It just happens like that. Don't you understand how smartphones work? Oh, sorry. Look, we actually do a smartphone service. If you're interested, another time. I'm kind of busy.
Do you know about the stupid thing that Apple did with the iPhones to speed dial the police?
What?
They had a thing where you could speed like your iPhone was emergent. I think it was the iPhone 6 or something. That's a brilliant enemy name. You would accidentally speed dial the police if you pushed the power button while pushing volume up 3 times or something.
Well, to press both buttons 3 times in a row, that'd be hard to do accidentally, I would have thought. Well, I suppose if it's jangling around in your pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Because apparently joggers were doing it while, like, reaching for volume up or something. Oh, God. So just to recap, we're being attacked by people trying to sell us stuff now.
Well, so the police got so pissed off, responding to calls where someone would call them and say nothing and just be like, come on, just a bit longer. They kept thinking of people calling them from an orgy.
Yes. And then they just hear one guy in the background. Oh, shit.
I forgot to put the bins out.
I thought it was going to be, and one of the calls is just like, Oh man, I should have stretched before this. I need more practice.
Oh dear.
Well, these people make me sick. Oh god, it's those three. It's going to be those three from the start of the game, isn't it?
Probably. Oh god, you're with PartTimeHero.com, right? No, what the fuck's that? It's the gay club I subscribe to.
Why would a gay club send out people to beat other people up? It's a very exclusive service. A part-time hero. Oh god. Now we can start making One Punch Man memes.
Excellent. First order of business, stick a brick in Seiko's handbag.
A brick?
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to stick in the handbag to defend yourself, Sam?
Brass knuckles.
I know that you don't... No, like in the handbag to use the handbag. I know that you don't wield a handbag, but hypothetically...
Is this the thing? If you were a woman who used a handbag, what would you put in the handbag to defend yourself?
Not even if you were a woman.
Weapons. You
Sam...
don't want to put weapons in the handbag. You want to put something to make your handbag the weight of an actual backpack so you can lob it at them. And then I'm like, well, can't you just put like an actual fucking weapon in there? That way it is less bulky, less heavy, so you can carry around easier. If it's a small weapon, it's easy to like put on your wrists. If it's like a brass knuckle, put on your fingers and go to town on them. Rather than, I know,
Sam,
trying
Beautiful
to get
Joe's just turned up.
Yep. Got the classic slug tails.
It is One Punch Man.
Wait, why are you wearing a suit? Sorry, I just came straight from work.
Actually, this guy right here,
Oh, God. If you think I look terrible, you should see Arthur. He's still wearing that stupid bunny costume. Just off camera you hear, it's a moth!
I'm no stranger to fisticuffs.
Oh, God. This guy's gonna be the Japanese version of the Tick, isn't he? No, I was just, like, Sam, first of all, handbags are gender neutral, you sexist. If I want to carry a handbag, that's my own fucking business. Second of all, I was just thinking, like, stick a brick in there.
The brick would take up all the space in the handbag.
Yeah, no, that's the twist, though. You make it look like you have something, so the muggers will single you out, at which point you reveal, haha, I've got a brick, and smack him in the face.
So what, you're trying to bait people to beat you up, where you then beat them with a heavy handbag.
Yeah, it's like the most extreme form of scam baiting. Oh, God. Just wait until we start getting hurt for some of these tangents.
No, that's a better one for a woman. Just stick some like brass knuckles in there, or a knife. That way you can quickly put them on and drop your handbag and then say, if you're going to attack me, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Well, if a knife, go full Big Lebowski. I'm going to cut off your Johnson.
Oh, God. Yeah, that'll work. Hang on a second, mugger. Let me just put this handbag down for a second. Put my brass knuckles on.
No, you don't have to put it down as you're walking. You quickly, like, or even I know, you keep them in your pockets. That way, while you're walking along, you slip one hand in the pocket, put them on in the pocket, and then switch hands with the handbag. Do the other. And if someone's following a woman with a handbag, they're not thinking about, does she have brass knuckles? They're probably in your mind thinking, he's trying to like work out from her like gait, the time between her steps, watching her arms, trying to work out if she has a fucking brick in her handbag. She's either a very strong woman or she doesn't actually have a handbag, based on like the time of the swing of the handbag in her arm, using the advanced mathematics he's doing in his fucking head.
Who the fuck's trying to... Sorry, is this Kira? Is Kira doing trigonometry now to decide whether or not to take her hand? Like,
Kira would be interested in the handbag, just a hand.
No, yeah, but like he's interested in the hands that's holding the handbag because it's the stronger of the two. Because she's carrying a fucking brick.
No, that would be more callous though. It's like people who do a lot of manual labour, they'd have more callous hands than people who do the office jobs and things. So no, it would be a discouraging factor. He'd be like, she appears to be I can't do DC Douglas' voice. It looks like she's carrying a brick in that bag. That must mean it's leaving indents in her hands. If she's mixing a habit with this, that means the inside of her hands will be more calloused. Not really my thing. Let's see if I can go find a woman who just has, I don't know, brass knuckles in her handbag, or maybe a fucking gun. Oh well. Maybe next time.
Wait, no. How is brass knuckles better than a brick in
They're
this
lighter, so there's not the load on the hands all the time.
Your hand would still have like calluses around the knuckles from wearing the brass knuckles, though. Sam, what the fuck is this conversation?
A lot of time is someone who has them hasn't necessarily used them before. It's well, think of it this way: there's always a time between when you buy a weapon and when you use it. And if a woman's carrying it and luckily has never had to use it because no one with a hand fetish has tried to fucking rob them yet, then they wouldn't have those calluses.
That's like an advert that went wrong at the last second. There's a time and a place between you when you buy a weapon and just the Brian Butterfield thing. There's a time and a place between when you buy a weapon and have to use the weapon. If you're trying to get the weapon for free, that's not going to be very long.
Oh great! Now I'm imagining like the Sujimon professor, when the woman tries to use the brick, just his voice booming in her head saying, "There's a time and place for everything, but not here and not now." He's like, "Go away, professor! Why do you haunt me?"
Thank you, random woman, for helping with the Sujimon quest.
The biggest struggle is finding someone capable of actually winning a fight. Since these heroes are rare,
I think we're about to get the completion list. Seriously, though, this guy looks like he's from like 9 different animes.
People just don't know what's waiting for them out there.
So what anime are you from? Oh, I'm from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm a big fan of it. JoJo's what? Oh, you mean that old manga Nambo's telling me about? They made it into a TV show, apparently. Oh yes, it's very popular. Haven't you seen it? But nah, I haven't got round to it. What? You mean you haven't seen JoJo? Get the fuck out of my office. You're unworthy to be here. What? Right, man. I'll put it on my to-do list. Don't come back until you've watched it.
The depressing part is that's probably what would happen as well.
Will you keep this city safe for all of us?
That line, you receive compensation. You'll feel good about doing it. Yeah, I already work at a soap land, so I already get a lot of job satisfaction. Then you're like, look, oh, you work at one. Okay, everyone's got their own thing. No, not actually working there. I'm a bouncer. I'm a bodyguard. Oh, okay then, okay. What about your 2 friends here? Oh, they're my bodyguards. Why does the bodyguard need a bodyguard? One bodyguard may not be enough. Say when the woman comes up, she doesn't want to pay for service, and she has a brick in her handbag. I mean, what's the defense for that? You need at least 2 people to take her down.
And that's about it. Now get out there and save
one to get hit by the brick, one to take the brick. Oh, okay, no, let's compromise. What if instead of like a regular brick and mortar brick, what if it's a gold brick?
Brick and mortar brick, minus the mortar.
Maybe she slapped some mortar on it for extra weight. I don't know.
Why? That would add like 1% to the weight of the brick.
Sam, listen to me. I don't know what you want from this hypothetical scenario anymore. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this. This is an option.
Stash seeker, amateur photographer.
What up, boys? We're here in Tokyo with another unboxing video.
Actually, that's a very good unboxing video because the person doing it takes up 90% of the screen and the box is in the corner. Alright, what we do is we got this video game Namba told me to get on the Switch, and you can't really hear me because I'm actually on the side of the road, so you can really hear traffic. I'm trying to unbox the Switch right now.
I appear to have accidentally created a synchronized dance in the background, Sam. What the fuck? You saw that, right?
Yeah, it's like OK Go, one of their videos.
Oh dear.
And just imagine like the DSP trying to unbox Final Fantasy 13-3.
And then you forget to take to turn the fire alarm off.
He forgets to actually unbox the game. Just imagine him trying to do a review of the Switch, trying to unbox it on the street corner in Tokyo, so there's constant sounds of traffic.
He would fucking do that. Sorry, I'll be honest with you. I was just remembering Jim Sterling's Aliens unboxing.
Hey dickheads, it's Jim Sterling here with another one of my unboxings. Today we're unboxing the Queen Hive play set.
And just imagine, like, in the middle of the interview, a guy comes up and says, "Wait, are you reviewing the Nintendo Switch?" Yeah, I've heard it's a decent console. Are you by any... I won't say that. You've already chanced it enough. No, I was going to use a backup, but that's still going to get us banned.
Look, as long as you don't say we're fine.
Nameless hero. I'm pretty sure that's a line from the main theme of One Punch Man, whatever the song is. I think it's just called Hero. I actually have the song.
Consolidator. Conqueror. Huh? Oh, God. Sam, why are you
getting all these titles at once?
Conquistador, because I did all the side quests before we unlocked the side quests. Why are you writing the names of these? That's what I want to know.
Well, you see, while I was recovering from the brain damage of being hit by a brick, I had some time on my hands in the hospital room, so I decided to do things like that.
Why didn't you buy yourself some brass knuckles?
Well, you see, I had brain damage, so I didn't think at the time.
Oh, you know what you should have done? You should have sued the brick for damages. Oh, God.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have a really solid case there.
Oh, not enough mortar. Fuck's sake.
No, but I was mortified to be hit with it.
Jack of a few trades. Jack of many trades.
Jesus Christ. Reminds me of this one time that I was playing that Mystery Dungeon, and I got a literal cheat engine for it. And I was like, would you like to upgrade it to level 100? Sure. But then I had this slow realization. Oh, wait.
Wow.
It's not you go immediately to 100. It's you go through every single level up. So I have to be at the level up screen like 100 times.
That's not that bad, though. Just mash A and watch TV.
Yeah, but I was like... Didn't think of it.
True.
Yeah, I looked up Jam Project The Hero is what it's called. One Punch Man open thing.
Okay.
They got run out of Chinatown. They had to start up a smaller Chinatown called Vietnam Town. It's not as popular.
Wait, sorry. So they're now competing with Vietnam Town.
Yeah.
By sending up a smaller Vietnam Town in Chinatown.
Yes.
But Vietnam's not part of China. So everyone's so confused. So why not just set up in Vietnam Town? Everyone keeps saying, no, we're going to compete with Vietnam Town. But Vietnam Town is not a country. It's just a group of shops where people from Vietnam tend to hang out.
I'll be honest with you, Big Trouble in Little Vietnam isn't as catchy a film title.
Got it.
I know I feel like that guy getting so angry his fucking head explodes.
Why are you friends with me? We're doing this fucking side quest before we end the live stream. Oh, we're doing this fucking side quest.
It's just looking over a bridge.
Wait for it, Sam.
Is that a lobster?
It's not just any lobster, it's a crawfish. All the pioneers used to ride these babies for miles.
Was it like Pokemon, where a crawfish can use swim, but a fucking whale can't? The equivalent of, I don't know, a tiny bird being able to use fly, but a literal dragon not.
The crawfish is definitely going to use swim now.
I've seen that comic where someone's like balancing with 1 foot on a bird, flying them to like 100 kilometers away. But someone jumping on the back of a dragon with a fiery tail with wings can't do it.
That's not the funniest one. The funniest one is there's a Pokemon comic where they take the mick out of the fact that Tauros, of all things, can use surf.
What, the bull?
Yeah, and there's this comic, I forget who did it, and I'm not going to put it on screen in case we don't get them for copyright, but it's like a guy on a Lapras.
What, you reference my comic in a stream? I'm going to sue you for every penny you make.
No,
but we haven't unlocked the Twitch box feature of Twitch yet.
Seriously, we can get a copyright strike on YouTube for that if it goes on the screen.
I don't see her anywhere. Unfortunate as it is.
What was I going to say? Fuck. So there's a guy on a Lapras, and he just looks over, and there's a massive tidal wave, and then when he looks closer, there's a guy on a Tauros on a surfboard. Pokemon be fucking weird, Sam.
I remember when I say recently, a few years back, I played Alpha Sapphire. Most of my team, I didn't really change it up, so my team was water, ice, and ground based. And I never lost a single fight, But the closest I came was battling one of the Elite Four, who was water-based, so I didn't have an elemental advantage to him. That got close. But the champion had metal Pokemon. So I was like, oh yeah, this is going to be easy. I'm going to wipe the fucking floor with them. But the evolve feature, I only used it maybe like 3 or 4 times the entire game, out of curiosity, not of desperation.
Yeah, I only really used it twice when I played Let's Go Eevee.
It's in that?
Yeah, they put it in that. It's good. I only used it twice though for the Elite Four.
Yeah.
What, Nancy has an X-shaped scar on her back? Oh god, she's been marked by the organisation.
Oh god. She needs to take on her true name.
That's not how it works.
Yeah, I can't scramble Nancy and cut of a new name on the fly, Sam. Like, I can improv Kamusi, but I can't improv that fucking good.
Yeah, I can't do it either due to the brain damage. I'm gonna have to use a site for that. No, Ramrod. Why do I still have that bookmarked?
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Are you actually fucking making the lobster an organization per scene name?
Where though?
No. I'm making Nancy an Organization 13 name. They're still
What's this?
Excellent.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Right, I've got the lobster.
Nancy with the X in it will have
Yep.
720 possible combinations.
Then just pick one that looks vaguely decent.
Sure. Let me just quite quickly write out all 720 of them.
Just
might take a couple of hours.
Just have a quick look and flick your finger through and pick one and be like, ah, yes.
Sorry, I don't know if a site exists like that. Put your name in here, and it's a free Organization 13 generator. Free with your Sonic OC.
Those sites exist.
I'm amazed you actually found her. Well, I'm sure it was no easy.
Just go to an anagram generator and it will give you a list.
Besides, I started this mess.
Also, maybe you want to pay attention to the gripping fucking story of this guy trying to eat the lobster.
I would do it, but I'm currently doing what you just asked me to do. Nancy with just an X after the end. That's shit. Yannick's. Oh, that's actually pretty good, actually. Yannick's.
Yeah, okay, that's it, Yannick.
Piece of shit. Piece of shit. Nancy is really terrible for these names. Oh, it's because Nancy only has one vowel in it. That's why the names look shit.
Oh, God.
But before we get to the main course, why don't you try this little appetizer I whipped up?
Yeah, all these are shit.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Let's get back to it then.
Sorry, I come back to this. Before we get to the main course, why not try this? Huh? What is this? Good boiled spinach.
Yes, we're having Popeye for dinner.
Kind of rubbery, but not bad.
And you swallowed it just fine. Oh my.
It's going to be this like fishing lure, isn't it?
Those are weeds I found in a hole in the road. Oh good. Gourmet cooking.
Then his eyes started to go red. What? What's this? I mean, I'm starting to get high, man. I mean, I haven't even eaten a sandwich. What's happening? Oh, you've been in jail for a couple while. There's something called edibles. They get you high, just like a sandwich. But they're weed-based, not, sandwich-based. It's a new invention.
It kind of doesn't help that I stuck adrenochrome onto it.
Well, they've been harvesting children now.
No, that was a different drug. Adrenochrome is just an adrenaline gland.
Yes, it's produced by the pineal gland in the brain.
Oh, you know people other than children have brains, right? Like, I know that we're not shining examples, but still.
But it's heavily linked to children kidnapping. People kidnap small children just to harvest them for the adrenochrome.
Okay, right, okay, now you're talking shit. You're actually talking bullshit. Okay, I don't doubt that, fuck's sake, this is, I didn't expect it to go this direction. Okay.
Oh, you didn't expect it to go this direction about the link between adrenochrome harvesting and missing people.
Sam, I don't doubt that they're kidnapping children to harvest the adrenaline, but like, you know that adrenochrome, like the drug adrenochrome, is fictional and was made up for that scene in Fear and Loathing.
Your head will swell up like a watermelon. Probably gain about 100 pounds in 2 hours.
Hold on a sec. What's with you? Freshness is fleeting, you know.
Could you hold off on devouring Nancy?
Comes with the fucking band. What is this?
What the fuck? You're actually trying to look it up.
Got attached to Nancy. All that searching gave us a real bond.
All that searching gave me and the lobster a real bond.
Hey, you're the one who named her and took her for a walk.
Well, now we have a problem.
You bonded with a sea bug?
This Itchy's just trying to become a Pokemon master now. He thinks that it's a Kingler.
Yep. Well, he respects it because it's as hard as he is.
Fuck's sake. Maybe even harder. I think I've talked... Sam, I think I've talked about this on the show before, but you know that lobsters, the only thing that will kill them is killing them.
Sorry, son.
Yeah, most people tend to die when you kill them. Is this because lobsters are theoretically immortal?
Yeah, lobsters are theoretically immortal. Like, the only way to kill them is that you deliberately have to kill them to death. Like, they don't die from old age. They just get harder and hornier.
I was trying to remember if that was another creature, because no jellyfish are...
No, jellyfish revert their body clocks, but, like, lobsters will actually just get tougher and hornier the older they get. Which is why...
Wait, now I'm imagining that a lobster, as the size of, like, Karkat's, also stand, his Lucai, like, at Ishi's funeral, like, 80 years later, where it's just like, oh yes, I remember him. He was one of the few people that respected me. A man as hard as myself. Dude, why is a talking lobster at a funeral? It's not the weirdest thing I've seen today. Just deal with it.
You don't understand, though. Like...
And just great, now I'm just imagining a giant fucking lobster trying to wear a suit, like, for the funeral.
That's why Itchy wears red, though. He's trying to imitate the lobster.
A few moments later.
No, you don't understand. Like, if you eat tuna, it teaches you martial arts. As other animes have taught us. Have you never watched Boba Bo?
No. Well, only brief snippets you've sent me.
There's just a scene where they do a parody of Fist of the North Star, and, like, he learns a new technique, but, like, the guy training him is literally just a sentient packet of tuna.
I remember someone called in Ghost once with, like, an interview with John Cena where he admits that when he was younger, he watched Fist of the North Star and liked it.
I just thought it was really well done. Superheroes fighting super elite
Wait, what? John Cena likes anime? Oh my god!
It's really funny though, just because there's another wrestler from the WWE who they did an interview with who admitted that he took one of his moves from an anime that he watched.
Wasn't it also revealed that the male voice actor for Shepard in Mass Effect is a fan of MLP?
Yes. Oh god.
Wait, why does that guy have 3 different umbrellas?
In case it rains in 3 different directions.
Well, is he going to gaffer tape them together?
Yeah, he's going to put them onto a hat and then spin them around.
What kind of hat is big enough to support 3 fucking... You know what? Never mind.
You're learning. Good.
Fish achieved.
Peter, I have to ask you.
Yeah.
Are lobsters fish?
No, but it's close enough. It lives in the ocean.
Close enough. So do dolphins. They are not fish.
Sam, it lives in
So
the
do
ocean.
squid. They are not fish.
It's close enough.
That's like saying, bats live on land. Bats are, flying in the air. They must be birds. No,
I love the fact he's actually just got it on his shoulder, and it's a summon. It's a fucking summon. Good. I don't know about you, but I think that seems like a good spot to end the stream before this gets fucking stupider.
A good spot to end it? I don't know about that. I might have to go down the streets of Tokyo with a sign saying, please beat me up. I'm waiting, not for a Burning Man. Wait for like a just normal woman with a handbag to come along and saying, sure, and just hit me with a handbag.
Wait! Before you hit me, I just have to know: does your handbag have brass knuckles in it or a small brick?
No, she keeps. If she's hit me with a handbag, I think it's pretty obvious. She'd say, why don't you people hit me with a handbag if she didn't have stuff in it? It would just take like 1,000 hits to die. She'd get bored before I suffer any real injury.
You know that's actually how Queen Elizabeth defends herself. Like
not all those like heavily trained like SAS guards around it.
Yeah, but like if someone manages to get past them, that's why she has the handbag with her. Just a small brick.
A small brick.
Well, like she's the queen. She's not going to walk
you.
Lego
brick?
She's not going to hit you with a fucking cinder block.
Or maybe she just uses a gun because isn't the queen exempt from all UK laws? She's going to shoot someone while eating a swan, and the British government can't do jack shit.
True. Oh god. And on that note, that seems like a good spot for us to end there.